Peace and blessings to everybody out there. This is Black. This is my final video for my 3 heat press machines that I bought this year to, start making a little extra money and to accomplish what I'm trying to get done. If you haven't already watched my other 2 videos, go check them out. Not really like an unboxing, those is more so like a review. Like I said, if you watch my other videos, wasn't able to, I did have some unboxings, but they didn't come out the way. And this heat press I'm finna show, this one was actually heavy as hell, so like I said, the videos just ain't come out good, so I said I'll just record them individually and just, give a little information about them. So a little background about how I got to my 3rd and final heat press. So like I said in the previous video, my other heat press broke, and once it broke, I was looking into heat presses. This one I actually bought. I didn't mention in the first video was another one I was actually looking to get. Because I said in my other one I wanted a 16x20, and that heat press was like, it was a signature series, and it was like $550. I gave him the $550, and I was like, you know what? Shit, that's a lot of goddamn money and shit. So I ended up getting my money back. And the only reason why I didn't go for this one the first time when I bought the signature series was that the discount on this heat press was only like $30. The signature series they took off like $150. So I felt like that was going to be more worth my money, because that one actually had the slide out drawer, which could really help when you're putting on your designs, and not keeps you from having to work under the heat and shit. So I ended up going with that one. But like I said, I ended up getting my money back. So after a while, I still knew I was going to have to get a 16x20, because when I had my first heat press machine, which was a 15x15, I would run into an issue here and there where I would make a design, and the design would be kind of too long, and I wasn't able to press it. It's not the same. It was a heat transfer. It's different with vinyl. Vinyl, you can add a little heat, come back, add a little heat. Then with a heat transfer, you can't do that. You got to do that shit all in one go and be done with it. So I ran into that issue a few times. So I had some money, and I wasn't really trying to spend the money on it, but I said, you know what? Hell with it. I said I'm gonna keep thinking about it, and when I keep thinking about something, I want to get it off my mind. So I knew I wanted a 16x20. So I went ahead and started looking, and I started with eBay, and it was a particular heat press that I was gonna get, but once again I couldn't. It had a brand, but I couldn't find a company, and I was like, do I really want to just give somebody some money on eBay, because it's more likely it's a seller, and not be able to have that contact with whoever made the heat press. So I said, you know what, the hell with it. So I said, you know what, let me try Heat Press Nation again, because every time I went on YouTube, I kept seeing them on the ads, and it was like, is this a sign for me to go ahead and buy a goddamn heat press from them? So you know what? I said, hell with it. I went and took $400 that I had saved up, and I put the $400 in my bank account, and I went ahead and bought the machine. Now I told myself, if they don't ship that shit out the way I wanted to, I'm gonna just go ahead and cancel it again. So I bought the heat press machine Wednesday. And I contacted them and asked them when it was gonna go out, and they told me it was gonna be like probably 2 or 4 days for processing because of the new year and shit. So I said, okay, whatever. And I said I'll just wait. And then I started thinking and shit. I'm like, you know what, man? I'm gonna just go ahead and cancel that shit. So I called them Thursday to cancel it, and the woman was like, well, let me see, because I think we've sent it over to the processing over to the warehouse. So I'm like, oh, okay. So she said, let me get back on the phone with you. She said, let me hold on, and I'll get back on the phone. So I waited on hold, and she got back on the phone, and she said, well, it's up to you if you still want to cancel it, but if if you don't, she said it was shipped today. And I was like, you know what I mean? Are you serious? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. So I waited. She told me wait till the end of the day. I waited till the end of the day and I ain't getting any tracking. So I called them again. I said, you know what? If they ain't ship my shit, they're going to have to just go and get my money back. So I called and they had my tracking. So at this point, I was like, cool, it's shipped. I was expecting to get it next week. But I guess this warehouse was not that far from me, and this goddamn heat press arrived on my doorstep the next damn day, which is Friday, and today is Saturday. So this came yesterday. I was excited. Did an unboxing video. Shit came out terrible and didn't come out the way I wanted to. But let's get into this. This is the this is so beautiful. This is the MPress 16x20. This is I guess they would say this is more of their entry level heat press. But me, I don't be want to hear that kind of shit. When you know like this for beginners and all that, cause sometimes that shit just that's in your mind is for beginners, and you think when you go buy something else that you buy something that costs more makes you a professional. It's like I'm into music and shit, and it's a lot of stuff that I make professional sound and shit on it that other people would say is good for a beginner. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I'm going to say this is your basic one because it doesn't have the slide out and it doesn't auto open. But I gave a shit about the space. I can learn techniques to work under the heat element and do all that other shit. But like I said, this was $440. $40 was the extra 40 was for the shipping. So I went with this one because like I said, this was the second choice that I had when it came to the 16x20 with that signature heat press. But that one has now gone back up to like $700, and this one only went back up like $20. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go for this one, and I'm glad I did. I don't know if any of you watched my first video, but go back and watch the video because I was telling you about the first heat press that I bought, which is that one over there, this Construction. If you see a heat press with this what you want. You don't want that one with the, well, I haven't used it with the pole, but I know this feels very sturdy. And this one right here versus this one over there, it doesn't even take much of my strength to, well, shit, I don't know why I'm doing it now. Before it would just like pop up, but it just comes up so nice and smooth. And look, you got all this space. Oh, this is so beautiful. I used my laser gun on this to test the heat, and I was getting kind of like the same readings as far as with that other one over there. So a lot of people, if you see a lot of reviews, they be saying that, oh, the heat ain't even and shit. I don't really think that the heat, I don't see how the heat could be even all the way around, because I'm pretty sure the heat and I'm sorry, I'm hearing somebody shooting. Shit, living in the hood, man, there's always somebody shooting and shit. I think sometimes some of these people just be shooting just for the hell of it. Don't even really be shooting at nobody. Just want to shoot a gun. But anyways, damn, I forgot what I was saying. But I was talking about the heating element. I don't think the heating element is going from the edge all the way to it. It got heat, you know what I mean? And the heat, as long as it heats up there, as long as it's heating some kind of heat right there, I'm cool. Like I said, man, it's that pressure. Cause you can have good heat, but that pressure ain't good. So that pressure is good to know about too. This is your pressure knob. Over here you got your switches. Now I want to note too, the first heat press that I had from that I bought from Pro Road doesn't have this. So I thought that was kind of odd. That's like, the breaker switch and shit. And that one didn't have one, and that one kept cutting the power off. So I'm wondering if that's what happened, and like that shit just fried it or something. But I don't know. That heat press is in the past, so I'm moving on to the future. So let me unplug this. I'm gonna plug it in, cut it on. It came with instructions. It did say it was supposed to come with a CD, but I saw some people said they don't usually receive a CD. I mean, you don't need too much instructions on a goddamn heat press. It heats up, clamp the shit down, and you're good to go. Peel off the design. Keep the shit moving. Cut it on for you. Now, I'm going to tell you, definitely, if you get this heat press, the MPress 16x20, read the instructions because it's kind of a little weird getting to Fahrenheit and Celsius. So, right now, I got it on Fahrenheit, and I'm going to leave it on that, but you know, that's what it looks like when it heats up. Let you hear how it sounds when the timer go off. This heat press is so beautiful. I can't wait to use it. And I'm telling you, it's so smooth when it comes up. This comes with a 1-year warranty, but I guess the way that Heat Press Nation beats out a lot of people is I heard good things about the customer service, and a lot of times if something goes wrong with this comes with a 1-year warranty. They know these heat presses, and they can just send you the part, and they said is, you know, they instruct you on how to put it in there, so it must be easy. So they must make it, you know, friendly enough for somebody to fix it if it goes bad and shit. So yeah, see, I don't know if anything else, if I forgot it. Like I said, man, it's a beautiful heat press. And you know what made me also get it, I saw a guy on there that he's actually on the YouTube channel. He started his little clothing, I don't know if it's clothing line, or he started designing shirts for people, and this is the one he started out with. And I saw another guy who said that he bought a heat press on eBay. His shit messed up after a month. He didn't get a warranty. Which I'm guessing he probably bought it used, because a lot of those heat presses on there now have warranties. But he had this one. He upgraded it from this one, but he said it still worked. He pumped out a lot of shirts, so that's all I needed to hear. So right now, this is the dream. This is the dream team. So I'm hoping, you know, they do me good this year, and you know, I can make some good money. Because they all gonna serve a purpose. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. If I would have bought this one first, I probably wouldn't have bought this one. Or if I would have bought this one first, I probably wouldn't have bought this one. So at this point, I don't want to send this back. So this is just maybe just one day I'll just say, okay, hell with it. I'll just try something on here. But I don't think I'm gonna probably use this one that often. And this one, I mainly was worried. I actually bought it for this, to make the hats. So, but I might do some coffee mugs on it. This one didn't. This heat press did not come with a Teflon sheet, also, but it does a big deal. I got some extra ones. Like I said, this is, oh my goodness. I can't wait. I'm excited. I hope a lot of y'all subscribe and you know, follow me along on this journey. Oh, while this is on, this doesn't heat up that fast as this second one right here. Or I don't even think this heats up as fast as that one over there, but you know, it does heat up, but it's not super fast. Well, at least not when I first got it out the box. This also has a removable mat, but this mat is pretty heavy, so I don't think you're gonna have too many issues of that moving. But I mean, that's it, man. This is the third final installment to my little heat press tour. So now when somebody type in these heat presses, they'll have somewhere to go to, because when I type these in, I didn't see this one. I didn't see it on eBay at all. This one, you're not gonna probably see this one with the size. Matter of fact, I might have seen somebody who had this heat press, but the quality wasn't that good. And this one, you're not gonna see it. If you do see it, it's on HPress Nation. It's from a guy who was explaining his clothing, and his is not this color. His is black. So I might call him and ask him what was the reason behind switching the color on it. So I don't know if this was like if they upgraded anything to it, but they changed the color. This one was actually black. But like I said, this is a beautiful heat press, and I'm hoping I get to enjoy it and use it. Like I said, subscribe, like the videos. If it's anything that y'all want to know that I might have not talked about or something, please leave a comment, cause I'm gonna definitely respond to them. And again, subscribe for more videos, because you're gonna see a lot of different things I'm gonna be creating and sharing it with y'all and stuff. So I look forward to making more videos. Yeah, so everybody out there, stay safe. Peace and blessings to y'all out there. Thank you for watching my video. I'm out.